Alright, yo, what is going on, guys? It is K, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, guys, today I'm over here with episode 2 of the OPL Universes series. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, join me on OPL with the IP k.oplegends.com. Also, the Bedrock port is going to be in the description, so if you guys are on Bedrock, you can also go ahead and join. But yeah, I have a ton to jump into in today's video. We have a brand new update to go ahead and cover, meaning we have a new loot box, as well as a new armor set, more past tiers, etc. So yeah, it should be a good video today. But since there is a brand new loot box, the new Inferno loot box, I believe it's called, we're going to go ahead, give away 2 of those on today's video. So 1 to 2 different people. If you guys want to go ahead and win, make sure to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and drop a username down in the comments below. And I'll pick a winner on my next video. Also, the 2 winners of the 1,000 credits each are going to be on screen right now. So congratulations to you guys. I'll make sure you guys get your credits within the next 24 hours. But yeah, guys, I would say that's all for the intro. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alright, so I have a lot to go ahead and cover in today's video, but before we jump into anything, I'm gonna go ahead, open up some of these brand new loot boxes. Now, we have 8 of them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and open up 6 in today's video. Hopefully, we can go ahead and get lucky, hopefully pull the full armor set this time. You know my luck with armor sets, we never managed to pull anything. Right now, I'm using some Pluto boots, some coconut leggings, and then the income chestplate. Basically, I have a whole mismatch of armor. But yeah, hopefully with these crates today, we're going to go ahead and manage to pull something good. Let's start with the first 2 crates, see what we can go ahead and get. On the SOTW crates, I did get pretty rinsed, so hopefully it's not going to be as bad today. Okay, so we got some companion crystals, we got some totem slots, that's kind of important, I think, as well as some perk cubes and pet boxes, and the final reward is going to go ahead and be perk cubes and a darkness shovel. Again, we've pulled one of those shovels before. Unfortunately, I'm not participating in the Arctic universe, so they're not very useful for me. But yeah, honestly, not that good of the first starter crates. Let's go ahead, open up 2 more, see what we can go ahead and get from these. Okay, so we got boosters, we got amethyst totems. This is what we need. We need totems in today's video. And we got a dino pickaxe and a pet slot. Okay, I'll go ahead, take the pet slot. The amethyst totems are actually all boost, which is pretty good. I don't know if I already have all boost totems. I do, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace those with that. Let's go ahead, claim up this pet slot, open up these pet boxes, and also claim these relic keys. And yeah, we now have the final 2 loot boxes. Let's see what we can go ahead and get from these. I'm not gonna lie, I don't see us pulling any of the armor set, but I guess you never know. Okay, totem slots, pet boxes, pet transfer totems, a load of amethyst totems, which I'll go ahead and take that. Hopefully they prove to be good, and then the pitchfork skin and another darkness shovel. Bro, I'm pretty sure we got a shovel on every single one of the crates in today's video. However, amethyst totems, okay, rank currency, we will go ahead and take that. Let me do slash totems real quick. Let's go ahead and take off these low ones, equip these, and then what else do we have? Stars. Do we have any stars? Okay, we have 1 star there. Let's take off one of these as well and just equip these 2. Okay, we're looking a little bit better now. I'm gonna go ahead and put away all of this. I don't need any of this stuff, to be honest. Open up these pet boxes, then I'm gonna go here and let's go to pet ascension and go ahead and ascend everything we can. But yeah, I would say overall that actually wasn't a terrible crate opening. We got a decent amount of stuff from it. I'm gonna go ahead, open up all these crates because we do have quite a few of these, and then let me go ahead and trash all of the useless stuff right here like this. I don't think we need these income boots. I do need these modifier boxes because I am going to go ahead and try and get some better modifiers in today's video since the current modifiers I have are terrible. But yeah, I think that's everything opened. Now let's go ahead and jump into an explanation of why I'm on a hoe right now and what happened to the lake universe. Alright, so I'm over here in the lake universe. If you guys remember in the first episode, this is what we originally started grinding. I'm currently rebirth 53 over here and we're doing pretty good, to be honest. If I take a look at my rod, we have most things fully maxed out. In fact, we have every enchant we possibly can maxed out, and we did work to some prestiges on some of them. Also, we're tool level 261. So yeah, we made a lot of progress since my SOTW video. However, the problem with Lake is the rebirths are very, very, very slow. And I'm going for milestones this season. If you check the slash milestones and you go over here to the farm one, for example, as you guys can see, I've completed a load of them, and every single milestone gives you 10 credits. So if you guys want to go ahead and be grinding milestones, I'd honestly recommend the farm universe. And to be honest, that is why I went ahead and switched up. Last night, I went ahead, switched up to the farm universe. If I do slash farm, as you guys can see, we are currently over here. We have 154 rebirths. So yeah, we got that in literally just a few hours. Also, AFKing with the slash auto grinder is so good over here on the farm. And in my opinion, farm is just the best one to go for. I think the rebirths are the quickest, and it's definitely the best method to go ahead. If you guys want to be grinding out credits and want the milestones, this is definitely the best thing to go ahead and do. And yeah, if you guys are wondering how I managed to afford a fully maxed out hoe, basically what I went ahead and did is bought like 250 trillion farm orbs from a player on the server for like 100 credits or something. And yeah, that basically gave me enough to go ahead and max out the best enchant in the farm mode, which is this one right here, the Flood of Heaven. Honestly, if you guys have 100 credits spare, which if you play OPL, I'd imagine you do, since credits are pretty easy to go ahead and get, I would recommend go ahead and maxing out the Flood of Heaven as well as maxing out all the prestiges. And trust me, you guys will be rebirthing so fast. Honestly, it's actually insane how quick you rebirth. I am curious, I haven't checked this in a long time. If I check my slash multi, my rank currency is currently a 434x, mainly coming from my companions, as well as what on earth is my legendary rainbow mermaid? I have no idea what that is. Oh, okay, it's these companions right here. So yeah, my companions are doing a lot of the multi work, as well as like my master perk, the rank bonus as well is helping, and also the totems. Yeah, I definitely think for the next like 1 to 2 days, probably today and tomorrow, I'm gonna be grinding out the farm universe as much as I possibly can. I want to fully max out my hoe. I'm not sure how much it's going to go in and cost, probably quite a lot of farm orbs. And yeah, I also just want to go ahead and get as high rebirth as I possibly can. If I check my slash rebirth top and then farm, I'm curious what it actually is. Okay, this is insane, bro. The top guy has 732 rebirths. And if I go ahead and do all the others, so Lake is 229, Arctic is 153, and then mine is even lower, I'd imagine, yeah, 100. So as you guys can see, farm is definitely the best way if you guys want to go ahead and be grinding out your milestones. But yeah, since my goal throughout the next few days is to go ahead and max out my hoe as much as possible, we currently have 63.4 trillion farm orbs, so we might as well go ahead and get some enchant prestiges in. But before I go ahead and do that, we have these farm key crates, which I believe give you orbs. Okay, they didn't give me much, to be honest. Yeah, so we have this one fully maxed out prestige. This is the best enchant in the game. I think, honestly, we might as well just go in order, prestiging everything once. So Tractor, let's go ahead and get that. Rancher Robert, let's go ahead and get that as well. Then Farm Zoologist, honestly, we don't need this. It's pet XP, but we'll go ahead and get that anyway. Stampede, we'll go ahead and get that as well. Okay, so we've now gone ahead and got at least Prestige 1 on everything we can. And now I think, I don't know, I've never really farmed before on universes, but I'm pretty sure the strategy to be going with is to get this fertilizer enchant. Because yeah, as you guys can see, it says have a chance of nearby crops turning into better crops around when you break. Basically, as you guys can see, I'm go ahead and breaking carrots here. Let me see if I can go ahead and get it to proc. Okay, it's not seeming to be procking, but basically what happens sometimes is it turns into like a beetroot crop, or sometimes like a potato crop. Honestly, I'm not sure. Is there like a slash crops menu? No, I don't know what like the highest tier of crops you can go ahead and get is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure fertilizer is a good enchant. So 20 trillion farm orbs. Let's go ahead and get that. And we have another 25 trillion left. So we can go ahead and get a snowball one, I guess. I'm pretty sure what I should be doing right now is just going for fertilizer and snowball. And then honestly, I'm at a loss. I don't really know what we should be enchanting after that. Yeah, I did think about go ahead re-rolling my perk. We currently are on Master 4 since my SMTW video. I haven't changed it up at all. But yeah, I don't know about that. We only have 136 perk cubes and the guaranteed red is in 182. And I'm not gonna lie, usually I say perks are very easy. For example, dungeons, they're very easy to get perks on, prisons as well, but universes, it is very hard to go ahead and get perks, which I guess does make sense because you only need one perk for like all your different tools. Like if I go ahead and switch to my mine pickaxe, we still have Master 4. If I go ahead and switch to my rod, we still have Master 4, etc. So yeah, it does kind of make sense that perks are hard to come by. But yeah, I think in today's video, I'm gonna go ahead, hit a quick little grind session over here on the farm universe. I want to probably go ahead, get to like rebirth 175. Honestly, shouldn't take too long since the rebirths are going pretty quick. This Flood of Heaven enchant genuinely carries. If you guys want to go ahead and make a lot of credits, literally all you guys have to do is to log onto the server, see someone who is selling like 250 trillion or 500 trillion farm orbs. It will probably be for about 100 credits, and then you go ahead, message them, buy that. Go ahead, max out the Flood of Heaven enchant as well as all the prestiges, and yeah, you'll be rebirthing super quick. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, take a little cut right here. Okay, I don't know what is happening. I think the server is lagging. The flood is taking forever. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, take a little cut. I'll come back to you guys, hopefully, when I'm rebirth 175, maybe even rebirth to 100, depending on how long it takes. But yeah, I'll go ahead, see you guys in the next clip. All right, I am back. Honestly, it did not take too long at all. We have now gone ahead and hit rebirth 200 in the farm universe. If I type in chat, currently my rebirth is 254. And yeah, as you guys can see, we have one from the mine, mine, 53 from the lake universe, and then 200 from the farm. But yeah, overall, I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of enjoy the farm universe. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna go ahead and be. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. We also have another 80 trillion farm orbs, so we can go ahead and probably max out fertilizer for 40 trillion, and hopefully we have enough for snowball. Okay, we're gonna have enough for snowball in like 1 minute. But yeah, we have made quite a good bit of progress. We now have fully maxed out fertilizer, which I believe is like probably the second best enchant after the flood enchant. So yeah, I am happy with that. Let's just go ahead, grind up a few more trillion farm orbs real quick. I think we now have enough to go ahead and max out snowball. Okay, there you go. Let's go ahead, max it out. We now have that fully maxed out. So this is what the hoe is looking like. Max fertilizer, max flood, and max snowball. Definitely not bad at all. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier in the video, throughout the next few days, I'm probably going to go ahead, grind up the universe. I'm probably going to go ahead, grind up the farm universe as much as I can. Then I might go ahead, then I might switch to the mine universe, or I might just go back to the lake. I'm not entirely sure. Now, one thing me and my gang want to go and do is place on the guild top. I mean, we're obviously not going to win it since we're not grinding like crazy. But yeah, I want to go ahead and get like top 5. If I check the /guild right now and check a gang top, we're currently 3rd place. However, one thing people do on universes is they go ahead and hide their value. So yeah, if I do like stars top and then farm right now, as you guys can see, this guy has 8 billion stars. And if I check /guild and then gang top, what does this guy like? These guys are 4th place with 15 million stars. So yeah, people tend to hide their value until the last day. So honestly, we're not going to know where we're at completely with the guild top. But yeah, if we get like guild top 5, I'll honestly be happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly deposit everything I have. I have another billion lake stars to go ahead and deposit, and we also have another 50 million farm stars. Now if we go to /guild, we're currently 4th place in the Arctic, 1st in the farm, 2nd in the mine, 2nd in the lake, and then 3rd in the mine, which goes ahead and puts us still 2nd on, means we're still 3rd on gang top because we have the exact same amount of trophies somehow. Yeah, we're probably not gonna win it. It is only, as I'm recording this video today, Tuesday, so there's still a few days left. And yeah, it goes ahead and calculates gang top on Saturday, so there's still quite a few days we can go ahead and grind up as much as possible. But one thing I've noticed about the farm world, I swear like the stars progression is so slow. Like, I don't know, I feel like I get so many lake stars. Like, I only have 500k and I've been farming for like a good minute. And if I go ahead and switch to the lake real quick, as you guys can see, we have 0 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and farm around for a minute. And yeah, we already have 2.3 million after like 1 proc. There you go, 5 million, 6 million. I don't know, I feel like the lake is so much better for stars. But yeah, that is gonna go ahead and do it for episode 2 of the Universes series. If you guys did enjoy it, remember to go ahead, like and subscribe. Also remember, we're giving away 2 of the brand new Meteor loot boxes. If you guys want to go to win, like, subscribe, and drop your username down in the comments below. Also, if you guys are new to OPL or aren't using anyone's custom IP, k.oplegends.com. It does help me out if you guys go ahead and use my IP. Yeah, that is going to be all for today's video. I will see you all in a couple of days on episode 3 of the series. Peace out.